Mamencho report. Imebuna mabanunim Kuffour. Government white paper on the report of the Commission of Inquiry. Ghana at 50. Unim nyama Kuffour ria through Ghana at 50. Unim krono Kuffour boy. Muna mo yo me metiano. Na ma ye din na me mpese me bibia. Muna mo se me ncheche Ghana fom. Dwirim ene krono a J.A. Kuffour boy Ghana. Ena me kire Ghana forum. Yanko Ghana at 50. Ni anhwe krono a Kuffour ene ni MPP ni boy Ghana at 50. Detailing in a total amount of 31,800,000 United States dollars, 38.1 million, equivalent at that time to 293.10 billion. So $31 million in 2007. Now the Ghana schema now you 293.10 billion. So that's the kind of Kuffour Ghana at 50. Almost a year, 300 billion Ghana cedis. That is the amount of the Ghana at 50. No? After the forensic audit, or investigations, the white paper president said, there was saying in here almost 300 billion cedis, and I could force the Ghana at 50. Cars the Ghana at 50, no, almost finishing in representing the sale of cars and Sase land, furnishing, mansions, sponsorship, totaling 19.3 million. Ghana at 50. That was the first time who car a friend Chrysler. Ghana at 50. Kuffour was a Chryslers about Ghana. BMWs. They took the cars, they shared it among each other. That is Kuffour. That was the first time who was Chrysler. Obi drive will be. And I'm who I'm say, hey. Ghana at 50, and I'm who Chrysler first time. Osi Kuffour then yesu. I don't have the right to criticize him as a politician. I am a bother mo. Oh yes, I didn't know. Oh we Ghana at 50 no. I feel who a car now a bo sika omedi. Unim do oh we Ghana at 59 or they redenomination by. Because he wanted a way to bridge the debt to look like Yandeka 1:1. Yama sikano anwo embedru the same as the dollar. Send ye beya aban sisa na say ye bobesia ana ye wi sika 10 billion. It is the same as Ghana cedi. And then the redenomination by. Oh, we no delete videos in free GBC. And baby and wabeko Ghana at 50 videos. Kuffour na over free power. And on instructed GBC for say everything that corrupt about him corrupt biano. Or delete in tapes in and it is so difficult. Yeah. Open Kwame Nkrumah videos. Time another president easy to access it than to get Kuffour's videos. But I was because Kuffour is a political criminal. Strategically, or you're good in stealing. Anything and there, you go on the internet, you don't find anything about Kuffour, but you can find so many things about Kwame Nkrumah. You can find so many things about Liman. You can find things about J.J. Rawlings. You can find things, but J.A. Kuffour, you need to struggle. You know why? Because Bonia Kuffour bedi, he cleaned his ass. J.A. Kuffour for Ghana sika $1.5 million. Or the day, or the kwabruchire konani gold. Papa we J.A. Kuffour during his time in office. J.A. Kuffour etam Ghana sika $1.5 million. Or the command a year in Bruni se on nani chain in family no on from man who award any than kumuno. I'm showing you where the story, BBC crack about story, no, and the news, no, it was carried by Will Ross, BBC News Accra. Date now, no, they Friday, 11 July 2008, 8-9 p.m. UK time, and a BBC epic story way, J.A. Kuffour story. And anytime I say Kuffour no, or Tamgana Sika. Now let's read the story. the Ghanaian government spent more than $1.5 million. That's around about 704,000 pounds, buying 515 gold medals from a company based in the Channel Islands. Officials have confirmed. Otam almost $1.5 million. Ediko abruchiri, ediko yedeng, ediko ma company bi. Ewo Channel Islands. So mo fanye gold. Non fan tunukum. Yan fan man award. Ewo Ghana. Now already BBC for story now. I say he was given the highest award. Kuffour was given the highest award. The Grand Order of the Star and Eagles of Ghana. Hey, rather than go for. Yeah, Papa Kuffour. Okoye gold number 2 no. He got the highest award. Your friend, your friend. The Grand Order of the Star and Eagles of Ghana. Sa award na Kuffour the man. Now, the gold, set in 18 karat gold, it was also the most expensive at $65,000 in pounds, na 32,700 pounds. Gold na Kuffour did you know Kuffour de na boarding. Some medals no e wen ya papa Kuffour. Now nana no kan kwasi asem. Kuffour are one of the greatest criminals in Ghana politics. I'm basing my facts on these things. No man me read the action no, and then I be based so I catch Kuffour is a criminal. Let's ask Kuffour. Gold chains na way. 2008 na free power no, and okoye medals ne baye. Ni nyina amba. Or see the next 4 years na be ba no de mama ka no. Ye busa Kuffour gold na okotua 1.4 million. Medals na kind wen. Kuffour na chain no wen. Kuffour power 2006, 7, 8. Na Dumso. Na Kuffour did not manage Dumso. He never did and didn't care. Because you see, when you go back into the records, you will see clearly. J.A. Kuffour met the Council of Elders. President explained why load shedding. Date show again. Saturday, 23rd December 2006. As far back as 2006, there was load shedding. There was Dumso. President Kuffour said this on Thursday in his remarks at the 4th quarterly meeting with members of the Council of States at the Castle. Now, the situation, he said, would not have occurred but for some disturbance in Nigeria. Gas would have been pumped to operationalize the West African gas pipeline, that is the WACP project, to augment the Akosombo Dam. Now, the load shedding will be suspended during the Christmas festivities and on March 6th next year, and then stopped completely by the first quarter of next year when the West African gas pipeline project becomes operational. The nonsense. What say ya moa. Ne ya Kuffour se hwa. Into Kuffour do be president no. Wa mokro no da. Meme yanka Kuffour asem. Auditor General say under the leadership of Kuffour from 2001 to 2004. Audit district assemblies because of when nimraso nyoma bi a aban no ema district assemblies ni bi efom ye ebuso no e car omudwiri gu no na around 237 billion Ghana cedis. Now who breaking it down now we share the Auditor General no at that time you'll be shocked and Kuffour. Munim sa nyoma wenti monye se Kuffour bae no oye Yesu because mumudu do MPP for Sebi Asantefo be mon kenkan mo pese mo politi Ghana former Kuffour bae Yesu. Kuffour is not Jesus. He's the worst president in the history of Ghana. Now mama show there. You see yanko inside the audit honorable uyembe show there. Consolidated summary of key findings and recommendations, cash management, you see here under mo papa Kuffour.